Ladies and gentlemen, there is a power within you, so vast, so limitless, that when fully understood, it reshapes your reality. But this power does not seek noise or external validation. It thrives in stillness, in the quiet cultivation of thought, and in unwavering self-focus. Too often we scatter our energy outward, seeking approval, arguing with the world, or explaining ourselves to those who will never understand. But the wise remain silent. They do not speak of their plans. They bring them to life. They do not react to the world. They shape it from within. Silence is not weakness, it is mastery. It is the discipline to hold your vision so firmly that no outside force can shake it. When you focus on yourself, when you guard your thoughts as sacred, reality bends to your will. The unseen world within you is the cause, and the world around you is the effect. Withdraw your energy from external battles. Let your results speak, not your words. Those who talk too much of their desires dissipate them. Those who move in silence command them into existence. Focus, withdraw, trust, and watch as the unseen takes form before your very eyes. Everything you experience in life is a direct reflection of your inner state. Your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs are the foundation upon which your reality is built. If you constantly dwell on limitations, obstacles, and negativity, your external world will mirror these inner convictions. On the other hand, if your mind is filled with confidence, abundance, and certainty, your life will unfold in alignment with those thoughts. The external world is not separate from you. It is shaped and molded by the assumptions you hold within. Most people mistakenly believe that circumstances dictate their emotions and reactions, but the truth is the opposite. It is your internal state that gives birth to the events, people, and experiences that surround you. If you see yourself as someone who struggles, your subconscious mind will orchestrate situations that reinforce this belief. If you see yourself as successful, capable, and already possessing what you desire, life will shift to accommodate that perspective. The key is to discipline your mind, to become aware of the narratives you tell yourself, and to consciously choose beliefs that serve you rather than hinder you. When you realize that the world is simply a reflection of your inner consciousness, you stop fighting external circumstances. There is no need to complain, argue, or force things to change. Instead, the true transformation happens within. Rather than reacting to situations that seem unfavorable, you shift your internal state to one of calm assurance, knowing that the world must eventually align with your dominant thoughts. The external reality is malleable, but only when you take control of your internal dialogue. This is why focusing on yourself is the most powerful thing you can do. Instead of seeking validation or trying to manipulate the outside world, turn inward. Adjust your mindset, refine your self-concept, and persist in your chosen state of being. If you can hold a vision of yourself with unwavering faith, the world must conform. There is no exception to this law. It is not about luck, chance, or external forces. It is about who you are internally and the reality that emerges as a result. Silence is not weakness. It is an unshakable force. It is the restraint that allows you to conserve your energy rather than wasting it on unnecessary words and explanations. In a world where everyone is eager to speak, to prove themselves, to react, the one who remains silent holds the greatest control. Silence is the mark of someone who understands the deeper mechanics of life. One who knows that true power does not come from noise, but from focus, discipline, and an unwavering internal state. When you remain silent, you hold your energy within, channeling it toward your goals instead of scattering it through endless conversations and arguments. Those who speak too much often dilute their own power, seeking external validation rather than mastering their own inner world. But the one who moves in silence directs their energy toward creation, not discussion. Words spoken prematurely can weaken the vision, while silence strengthens it. What is nurtured in quiet certainty blossoms into undeniable reality. People often mistake silence for submission, but the opposite is true. Silence is a declaration of inner authority, a refusal to be swayed by external noise. When you do not react, you remain in control. Others may seek your attention, demand explanations, or try to provoke a response. But your silence communicates a confidence far greater than words ever could. It is a statement that you answer to no one but yourself, that your reality is shaped by your own mind, not by the opinions of others. Silence also enhances perception. When you are quiet, you observe more, you listen more, and you understand more. The world reveals its secrets to those who do not rush to speak. You begin to see beyond the surface, to read energy, intention, and movement with clarity. And in that understanding, you gain an advantage. While others are distracted by their need to be heard, you are refining your vision, sharpening your awareness, and positioning yourself for victory. Your energy is the most valuable resource you possess. It is the force that fuels your thoughts, actions, and creations, shaping the reality you experience. Every interaction, every conversation, every thought you entertain either preserves your energy or drains it. When you scatter your focus on meaningless arguments, unnecessary explanations, or the opinions of others, you give away your power. But when you guard your energy, when you use it with intention, you become a force that cannot be shaken. Many people waste their energy reacting to the external world, allowing every little disturbance to dictate their emotions. They engage in conflicts that do not serve them, defend themselves to those who will never understand them, and seek validation from those who are not worthy of their attention. This constant outward flow of energy leaves them depleted, disconnected from their own creative power. True mastery comes from understanding that not everything requires your response, and not everything deserves your attention. When you treat your energy as sacred, you become highly selective about where you place your focus. You no longer entertain distractions, gossip, or negativity, because you understand that your energy is meant for higher purposes. You withdraw from anything that does not align with your vision. You stop explaining yourself, stop seeking approval, and stop reacting to every challenge. Instead, you channel your energy into growth, creation, and the silent manifestation of your desires. The most powerful individuals are not those who chase validation or waste energy in constant motion. They are the ones who cultivate inner stillness and direct their energy with precision. When you protect your energy, you gain the ability to move through life with calm confidence, knowing that your power lies not in external battles, but in the mastery of your own inner world. The world does not respond to your words. It responds to the silent impressions you hold within. What you constantly talk about, seek approval for, or attempt to prove is often a sign of insecurity. When you truly know something to be yours, there is no need to announce it, argue about it, or convince others. The real work happens internally, in the quiet depths of your consciousness, where thoughts solidify into reality long before they are seen by the world. Many people believe that expressing their desires frequently will bring them closer to fulfillment. They talk about their goals, explain their plans, and seek validation from others, unknowingly weakening their own power. But in truth, every spoken word carries energy. And the more you discuss something, the more you dissipate its force. Those who are truly confident in their vision do not need to speak of it. They carry it within, allowing it to take root in the unseen, where it gathers strength before emerging into reality. To impress upon the subconscious is to mold reality itself. The subconscious mind does not respond to empty words. It responds to feeling, belief, and conviction. When you hold a vision within you, deeply felt and unwavering, you impress it upon your subconscious, which then shapes the world around you to match that internal state. This is why those who move in silence often succeed, while others are still explaining themselves. Their belief is strong, their focus is undisturbed, and their reality bends to their will. By choosing to impress rather than express, you step into true power. You do not waste time seeking recognition or trying to prove yourself. Instead, you let results speak for you. The most undeniable statement is success itself, and success is born in silence. Let others talk, let others seek approval. You remain focused, working in stillness, allowing your quiet certainty to shape the world in ways words never could. Every time you react impulsively to a situation, a person, or an event, you surrender a piece of your power. The world is constantly testing you, throwing distractions, challenges, and provocations in your path. But the one who reacts emotionally, who lets external circumstances dictate their inner state, becomes a puppet controlled by forces outside of themselves. True mastery is found in restraint, in the ability to observe without immediate reaction, and in the wisdom to choose silence over unnecessary engagement. When you react, you reveal your inner state to the world. Those who seek to control you, upset you, or shake your confidence thrive on your emotional responses. The moment you lash out, defend yourself, or seek validation, you show where your weaknesses lie. But when you remain unmoved, when you hold your composure and refuse to react, you maintain control. Your silence confuses, unsettles, and ultimately disarms those who wish to manipulate you. A person who cannot be triggered holds the highest power. Reactions are often driven by ego, the need to prove a point, or the fear of being misunderstood. But none of these things truly matter. The strongest individuals do not waste energy justifying themselves to others. They do not engage in petty conflicts or allow small disturbances to disrupt their peace. They understand that their power lies in stillness, in the ability to remain unaffected while quietly shaping reality in their favor. When you master your reactions, you become untouchable. The secret is to withdraw from the illusion that external events have control over you. You are the source. You dictate your emotions, your focus, and your state of being. By choosing not to react, you send a message to the universe and to those around you. Nothing outside of you holds power over your mind. And in that moment of restraint, you shift from being controlled to being in control. The world is filled with distractions, each one designed to pull you away from your true purpose. From the endless noise of social media to the opinions of others, from petty conflicts to meaningless entertainment, distractions drain your energy and weaken your focus. Every moment spent engaging in things that do not serve your vision is a moment lost. Those who achieve mastery understand that progress requires withdrawal. The conscious decision to remove yourself from anything that does not align with your highest goals. Distractions are not always obvious. Sometimes they disguise themselves as obligations, as harmless conversations, or as the pursuit of temporary pleasure. But the cost is always the same: wasted time, scattered energy, and a mind filled with clutter. When you are constantly reacting to the world, consuming information without purpose or seeking validation from others, you lose touch with your own power. To reclaim control, you must turn inward. You must create an environment where your focus is undisturbed, where your mind is sharp, and where your energy is directed solely toward what matters. Withdrawal is not isolation. It is discipline. It is the ability to say no to anything that does not contribute to your growth. It is the awareness to recognize when something is pulling you off course and the strength to walk away. The most powerful individuals are not those who chase every opportunity, every trend, or every debate. They are the ones who remain centered, unshaken, and fully committed to their path. When you withdraw from distractions, you elevate yourself above the noise, and in that space of clarity, you find true power. Your energy is sacred, and where you place it determines the quality of your life. The world will always try to pull you in 1,000 directions, but you must stand firm. Choose focus over chaos, depth over surface-level engagement, and silence over unnecessary noise. The more you withdraw from distractions, the more you step into your own power. And in that space of unwavering focus, anything becomes possible. The greatest secret to shaping your reality is not hoping, wishing, or waiting. It is assuming. To assume the feeling of your wish already fulfilled is to shift your inner world to a state of completion, and when your inner world changes, the external world must follow. Most people wait for external proof before believing, but the truth is that belief must come first. You do not receive what you want. You receive what you are. When you live in the assumption that your desire is already yours, you create the conditions for its inevitable manifestation. Assumption is not daydreaming or pretending, it is embodiment. It is the conscious decision to think, feel, and act as though you already possess what you seek. If you desire success, you must assume the mindset of one who is already successful. If you desire love, you must carry yourself as someone who is already deeply loved. The world responds not to empty wishes, but to the conviction that what you desire is already a fact. When you hold this certainty within, life rearranges itself to align with your inner state. Doubt is the greatest enemy of assumption. The moment you question whether your desire will come to pass, you contradict the very law that brings it into existence. The disciplined mind does not entertain thoughts of failure or lack. It remains unwavering, knowing that the unseen is just as real as the seen. Time is irrelevant to the one who assumes their wish fulfilled, because they understand that what is believed internally must eventually materialize externally. The only requirement is persistence in that assumption, no matter what the outer world appears to show. Living in the assumption of your wish fulfilled means refusing to be moved by circumstances that contradict your vision. It means maintaining faith, even when logic and reason say otherwise. The world is simply a reflection of your dominant thoughts and beliefs. And when you persist in the assumption that your desire is already yours, reality has no choice but to conform. The unseen becomes seen, and what was once just a thought becomes your lived experience. The world around you is not fixed, it is fluid, shaped by the thoughts you hold and the beliefs you entertain. Most people think reality is something they must struggle against, something that happens to them. But the truth is, reality is a mirror reflecting your inner world. The disciplined mind understands this and moves with certainty, knowing that thoughts and assumptions, when held with unwavering focus, harden into fact. Those who master their minds do not chase success, love, or wealth. They align with it internally, and the external world follows. Discipline is the bridge between imagination and manifestation. It is easy to desire change, but it requires strength to persist in the vision of what you want, especially when the outer world has not yet caught up. Most people allow circumstances to dictate their mindset, reacting to what they see rather than commanding what they want to see. The disciplined mind reverses this process. It holds the desired outcome as an internal truth, refusing to waver, and through this persistence, reality bends in response. Doubt, fear, and distraction are the only obstacles between you and the life you seek. The mind that is ruled by emotions, external opinions, and fleeting impulses cannot create lasting change. But the mind that is disciplined, one that chooses its thoughts deliberately, that remains steadfast in its assumptions, becomes the architect of reality. Nothing is impossible to the one who refuses to accept limitations. When you claim a state of being and dwell in it as though it were already real, the world has no choice but to reshape itself in alignment with that belief. This is not a matter of luck or chance. It is law. Reality must reflect the dominant state of your mind. Those who drift through life, constantly swayed by circumstances, will always feel powerless. But those who discipline their thoughts, who hold a vision and refuse to let go, will witness the world yield to their will. The disciplined mind does not wait for change, it commands it. And in that unwavering certainty, reality bends. The power to shape your reality has always been within you. It is not found in external validation, in seeking approval, or in reacting to the world. It is found in the silence of your own mind, in the discipline of your thoughts, and in the unwavering assumption that what you desire is already yours. When you withdraw from distractions, guard your energy, and refuse to react to circumstances that do not serve you, you step into a level of control that few ever realize. Move in silence. Focus on yourself. Hold your vision with absolute certainty. Let your results speak where words are unnecessary. The world does not shape you. You shape the world. And when you master your inner state, when you remain firm in your assumption and unwavering in your belief, you will come to understand one undeniable truth. Reality bends to the one who refuses to yield.